more than he sometimes does if somebody is out.
That's what makes Austin such a great fit with this group. He has the ability to be a featured player. As you see here, the Lakers starting with a pick and roll between
tonight. If you're just joining us, on the outside, this one on the way. It's going to be off, and leaking out is Laravia to throw it down with one hand on the out.
and then there Rui for two more.
And defense leading to offense there in the middle, throwing it down right there. So they'll just reset. If he likes the matchup, going up against the big 7-footer. He's alone out on an island. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Here's that fall away. Got it. LeBron.
Didn't allow the defense to try and speed him up. He was reading the Wizards' backside defense the whole time. Got to a shot type players. That clock is going to start to turn a little faster next season, and they're looking forward to it.
2-on-1, and a pretty good defensive play by Jackson. Throw it down, LeBron. What a play by Reeves. They played last night, so it's a back-to-back situation for them, and they got beat very badly by Portland, and that's a big one-hand dunk by the big. End-to-end we go. Wizards, once again from the outside. Tell you what,
he's a few nights ago, and like coaches that are coaching young teams that aren't winning a lot of games, like it is not an easy job. And Brian King,
LeBron, the lob, the jam.
Okay, so it was a fluke.
He's trying to throw it down from now on every shot.
Yeah.
And they do throw it down with gets deflected. Different team when Luka is not. And not just, don't look at just the scoring and the numbers, just the way he plays and sets things up as DA hits a little mid-range.
Yeah, both teams, you know, respecting the athleticism and the size and kind of almost anticipating that shot blocking on the top teams are normally kind of already baked into the voters' minds.
And you know those guys went at it in the backyard. Probably still do. Here's a steal all by himself.
Your bounce passes are always tough to get there safely, and give the Wizards credit being active defensively.
Here's Bronny, attacks and scores. Just like you're saying.
Father-son pick and roll. That's, I mean, think about when Bronny was a kid, they maybe used 4 seconds left in this quarter.
Wilton went to Illinois. Of course, they're having great success this year. Underneath, oh, that's a beautiful play. And down in transition and pulling up. Here's Bronny. And good position, and the dunk followed that time by Jim. And that was a solid follow-up to a double-double effort the night before. Or the game before, for 3. Have a 3 yet. That's an air ball taken by James. Now goes to LeBron, up ahead for Jax. Jackson's going to go to the rim. Here he goes! Two-hand jam with authority, big fella. He saw that he was rim seeking that time. Underneath, blocked by James.
But knowing the Lakers want to continue to win every game that they get the opportunity to win.
There is a bit of an equalizer. They're playing tonight too. Jackson Hayes is running the floor, and
kind of speaks to like certain players you kind of know when they say challenge it.
Right. You're going to do it.
It's a different decision. And
good strong rebound by LeBron.
Yeah, 16 games. I mean, it starts to get difficult to believe that you can win. It is not difficult for him to see the ball go in from the three-point line.
You know, Washington has lost 16 straight 5 times in franchise history as they scored.
Like it's important to actually go to the bottom. The Washington Wizards, like one of the great human beings and basketball minds in this league.
Here comes LeBron!
Yeah, those are, you know, odds that if you get the pick, you like them. But it's not anywhere 1 through 4, you're going to still end up with a franchise cornerstone level player.
Yeah, they've been gearing 10 rebounds in that game, so we knew all about him coming in. Reeves left side, Rui for 3, got it! Yes, sir, Rui.
March the 30th, as opposed to trying to push through bumps and bruises back in December and January.
You know who used that theory to their advantage? In baseball, the Dodgers did. LeBron on his hip, right there was the defender, and then a little space created.
To show them different looks and different coverages. Lakers doing that there on that possession.
LeBron, lob underneath, lob in the jam.
It sounds like Summertime Switch was the movie. I still haven't heard of it. Still haven't watched it.
Here is a rebound for LeBron. Of course, LeBron had 6 assists, 14 points. That's his 4th rebound and make it his 5th. Underneath, the Jam Fest continues for the Lake Show.
With a missed shot at the rim, and then the rest of the half he won't miss anything.
And that one's laid up and in. 6. Reeve, James, Rui on the floor for the Lakers. Vukcevic, Carrington, Champagne, Johnson, and Riley for Washington. There he goes, and he knows it. Was short. So the Lakers' three-point shooting tonight, you know, they've only shot 10, and they've made 2. They're dominating just about everywhere else. That one is thrown up and thrown in by Trey Johnson. 1 was at Utah on this road trip. This is the finale of a 5-game trip. Oh, 2 big steps. And we basically haven't until I just brought it up, obviously. Here it is, baseline from 15, and they knock it down.
Yeah, Trey Johnson is another one of those young players, again, that the Wizards are taking a look at. How does he fit in?
Laravia strong to the basket. And with Trey Johnson, he just wants to play in the 4th quarter. He hasn't played in the 4th quarter since February. And the Lakers just opened the door, and he leaves it for Reeves.
Yeah, good decision. He was going to try and get the ball down floor, but
Austin spins it up and in.
got it to Austin instead.
Missed that one, 81-66. Boy, bucket here, and it's really a game, especially a 3. Boy, you called it. 8.
How many losses this team has experienced in recent weeks. And
so the lob and the layup. And here, back to the basket. Double was coming over. Bronny with just at the clock. Kennard! Boy, they just put it all the way to the time of that, I know. Here is Bronny. Bronny all the way. Lay it up and miss. Bando's underneath. He puts it up and in. Played for Dallas this season. Came over in that trade with Anthony Davis. LeBron. There's that patented shot of his.
Float and shoot that fadeaway at this point makes it look easy still.
And getting to the rim, as you mentioned the other night. And James, 10 to shoot. Far side, Vando. He's going to try the baseline. Under to Jacks. Put it up. Count it. And 1. Gibbs and rope from the outside. And LeBron will easily bring it across. For 3. Got it. Yes, sir. LeBron James. Good one. The 2 Laker bigs haven't missed a shot. 8 is 5 for 5. Hayes is 6 for 6. And throwing it down that time is Will Riley. Rebound department. 6, 5, pass. Make it 7 for 7. And free throw time. In the history of the game. Kennard trying to play a little defense there. Dancing out on top. Pull up and score. Jaden 24. Washington brought it way down, cut it in half. Now they're nearly dragging him in at all.
Yeah, and he's
goes
at
out.
32 minutes now.
Yeah. Cleveland tomorrow. Jackson Hayes, he hasn't missed from 3 this year. Moments of the year, the game winner in Orlando was right around there, right around the same spot, and he drills that one. And they'll look at it. They're going to review it.
3 is vital. You want to maintain that space between 3 and 4, and so
Bronny.
The Lakers are going to have to stick with
All the way.
Oh, they got the big dogs out tonight.
Wow.
They got Allie. You know, Austin not having to come back in this game. You know, LeBron being able to finish this 4th quarter on the side. Like, this is the type of scenario with a back-to-back and with you needing to continue to do the work to understand.
That's it. Streamers are about to come down. Lakers with a win, 49-26. They maintain